Well, look. On one side, I'm like, this is all just a distraction. Some other big shit. They now they're pushing that narrative. We blew up that pipeline. The U.S. did it.
Yeah.
You know, there's been other big stories out there, but look, so it could just be a distraction. This is what they do. They feed you a nonsense narrative. But okay, if it, I was thinking the other side. I was like, oh, what if it was real?
Mm.
And there was a, God, I can't remember who it was, but this guy made a great point. He's like, you know, back World War II, when fucking we were about to destroy ourselves, there was a huge increase in UFO sightings.
Really?
People just saw shit in the sky. Yeah.
It is an
I was like, I
American
didn't,
thing. Yeah.
no, around the world, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
around the world. Okay, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So he makes a good point. If it was the aliens, maybe they're like, okay, you got that guy with all the nukes. The most nukes is at war, and now everybody's getting pissed off at each other. So it's like, fuck, we'll see.
Man, I I get so iffy on aliens. Aliens is like the one. I'm the ultimate skeptic when it comes to
Mm.
aliens. But
Really?
recently, yeah, I've always been. Which is weird because I'm way more willing to believe somebody who tells you like a demon story or a ghost story. I'm like, really? Tell me more. What? But
Sure.
aliens, I just never do it. I don't know. Maybe it's like a legacy of Christianity inside of me. But the I was reading through some ancient historians the other day. Like I've just been getting into Rome lately, like reading up on Rome and all that. And I was going through a lot of old guys. I was looking for something very specific. So I was reading the big names like Herodotus and Tacitus and Pliny the Elder and Quintilian, like all these famous guys.
Never heard of these fuckers.
Well,
Wow.
here's the deal. These are very, like, these are the authorities on the ancient world. Some of them more than others. Like Herodotus is the ultimate, and Pliny the Elder is a little crazy. But you know what they all pay attention to? Like some of them mention gods and stuff like that, but Herodotus never. But they all mention weird star shit. All of them. Like even Herodotus, who never does anything crazy, he's like, yeah, and when Alexander walked into the city, there was a fucking star that stopped, came down, and like positioned itself on top of the obelisk. And you
What?
read, yeah, and then you read like
What?
Pliny the Elder, and he's like, yeah, the fucking moon went completely red and seemed to like change its position and moved in a way we had never seen before. There's times where they talk about just strange golden celestial things coming down from space. All of them. They all mention weird star shit. Every single one of them. Like it, and it's so
Wait,
crazy.
wait, wait, wait. So you hear that,
Yeah.
and it still doesn't convince you as a historian. You don't
So
think, well, if it's there,
here's the thing: you can't escape mythology from history. You just
okay,
can't. It's like
hand in hand. Sure,
yeah,
sure.
every single story, every single civilization has a flood story, right? And it's just with the Indians, it's like, a man climbed a hill and then the Great Spirit released the waters from the heavens, Like it's the same shit, but it's been manipulated through time. But every civilization pays attention to the stars. Every single one. They're obsessed with them. You know what I mean? China, every single thing an emperor ever did had to do with the stars and the moon. It was everything to these people, man.
Oh,
Everything. So, I don't know. Do with that what you will, but it's this whole experience has definitely. In my mind, there's three options. There's really, really crazy technology that's beyond America that maybe some companies fucking with. Another country is fucking with us, or it could all be a distraction, as you say, or it could be a fucking alien thing, man. I don't know.